Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dark Pool Algo, and thanks for joining me on another end of the day watch list building session. We're going to use the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software provided by the folks over at FlowTrade to try to find some stocks that are going to move tomorrow. I've got three that I want to look at, and I'm going to go through these relatively quickly. The left-hand side of my screen is the 1-minute FlowTrade chart. The right side of my screen is the 15-minute FlowTrade chart. So I'm looking at VIPS. On the 1 minute, looks like we had divergence today. Oh, wait. You almost got away with it, didn't you? Before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Okay, welcome back. So the first one I want to look at is VIPS, VIPS. Nice bullish divergence today. About midway throughout the day, the Algo decided to cross up over price action, and let me just get some drawing tools up real quick. All right, this can be seen in this bullish move based off of that bullish divergence. Right, we're currently coming up. We've got quite a few block trades. I'm gonna go ahead and bring those down to just the last 10 days. We've got one regular block trade that's going to be a target coming in at 23.21, and that came out on the 3rd. Right, currently price is at the negative 127 from the opening range low. Right, we would need to continue our ascent on that, targeting. This is where that block trade is, way up here. Right, so 21.55 to 23, $1.50 play seems pretty decent. Looking at, I'm just going to bring this down to the last 5 days for the 15-minute. Let's go. Come on. Last 6 days for the 15-minute. There's a dark pool trade in there that I wanted to try to snag real quick. So nice, strong, massive net buying vertical divergence, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it a money line. I call it a 90-degree vertical divergence, right? Looks as if though we've got some uptrend support, a little bit coming in here. We do have a couple block trade levels that we need to look at. We've got some coming in starting at 23, right? A little cluster from 23.20 to 23.80. There's a dark pool one in here that I wanted to highlight right here at 23.33, right? There, that guy right there. So what we'd like to see is the algo go ahead and curl up a little bit tomorrow and continue to pull price action up. Right. Next one we're going to look at is Johnson & Johnson. Kind of the same reason. Nice strong bullish divergence midday. Just grab some colors here. Right. You can see this divergence occurred here. We would like this nice strong uptrend. Whoa, wrong tool. Uptrend to continue going this direction, and we'd like it to continue to pull price up. Looks like we've got a little bit of uptrend support on the 1-minute chart. Coming back over to the 15-minute chart, there's a couple block trades that are going to be resistance on the way back up to previous highs at 173-ish or something, right around in there. I'm talking too fast because I'm in a hurry. So this may look like bearish divergence. Actually, we've got a little bit of crossover divergence here. This algorithm is consolidating. This is a consolidation pattern, right? So what we'd like to do is we'd like to get price back up over this regular block trade level at 165.30. 165.30. We've got another one coming in at 167. These are all going to be resistance until they become support, right? So 165.30, 167.17, and 170.15. So this is that crossover divergence here, right? This is it here, right? So there's two. The next one I wanted to look at was my old favorite one, FCX. Freeport-McMoRan. It moves with copper. So if copper has a good day, then Freeport-McMoRan is going to have a good day, right? So basically price action on the 1-minute chart just traded with the algorithm all day, back and forth, up and down, back and forth. Bullish and bearish divergences both got played out throughout the day. You can see an example of bullish divergence being played out here, right? Price action came back up. Bearish divergence, right? Being played out here. Price action went back down. So it's just a bunch of up and down all day, which is good. We've got a block trade coming in right at 41.43 that was resistance. We smacked into that, right? And we've got one coming in at 41.15 that we came down and we tapped as support, right? So we've got a nice little channel there. On the 15-minute chart, this little swooping algo that you see here, if I bring it in, you can see that it actually diverged, right? Diverged up. So I like this one because of a couple of reasons. One, price action's trading with the algorithm. Two, we've got lots of upside potential. Three, we don't have a whole ton of blocks coming in to provide resistance. Right, we've just got that one at 41.43 here, and this 41.15, and then look, there's another little 20 center gap right here and here before the main move back up to 44. Right, obviously the target's going to be 44. What I really like about this stock is that it's got the nice little reversal pattern we like to see coming in right here. Right, uptrend support. Right, break that resistance. I'm sure I shouldn't have to point it out now, right? By now, you guys should know what this is, right? That little Wu-Tang pattern reversal, that Dow theory 1, 2, 3. Okay, bringing it over to the charts. Johnson & Johnson. I'm going to start with Johnson & Johnson. Looks like we daily, 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, weekly, monthly squeeze, negative VWAP. Move about $2 a day. I do like that it's got some uptrend support. We came down below the 50. However, it looks like anytime it's come and messed with the 50 before, it's always kind of reverted back up. I'm not sure I'm going to get this line right, but there should be a trend line coming up here. Right, so if we maintain that upward trend line support, we've got about $1 worth of risk for, $8 worth of reward. So our moving averages are stacked. They're stacked positive. However, prices pulled down the moving averages. So we've got a sell-off, reversion to the mean, which is a 21. Potential next third leg down. That's one way of looking at it. If we go back and look at the algo, just made that crossover, so I might be a little early on this one. So we had, is this a dividend? Yeah, so we had a dividend that caused price to drop. We've got some previous highs right here at the 21 EMA that we came up when we tested. Let me just bring this in a little bit. All right, so this is a little easier to see. So we moved. We ran up, we made a new high, broke through previous resistance, sold off, came back up, tested, continued to sell off. Like I said, if we break this uptrend support, right, we've got the rising 200 on the 4-hour as an additional kind of safety net. Like I said, I might be a little early on this one. I'd like to see it maybe consolidate or just, it's obviously come down and tested and just blew up. Nice reversal. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. This could be a reversal candle. I really like the fact that it's at the bottom of the daily Keltner channel and the 4-hour Keltner channel, and just bounced right off of that and started making its move back up. We've got a 30, 62-hour, 4-hour, like lots of squeezes setting up. Our RSI and MACD is neutral but increasing, and we just crossed over the upper Bollinger Band. So we've got some things forming and setting up here. As long as we can maintain this level at 164.75, because we have a little demand zone that we're coming down and testing right now. Right in this area here. I just throw it. Right. We may come back down, touch that, and move up. So that's Johnson & Johnson. Next one I wanted to go over was FCX, Freeport McMoran. All right. Good strong uptrend, right? We came up, we got some breathing space, right? Tested previous high, came back down. Tested, so this is a normal healthy pullback to the 34, as well as this little hammer doji or hammer candle that I like to see. So this could be just a pullback for the next move up. Maybe a little early on this one too. Daily 2-day squeeze all setting up. Moves about $1.70 a day. What I'd like to see is price move back up above the 21 and then the 8, kind of like it did right here. Right, as far as what it did today, all right, it sold off, came up, rejected, came back down. This is that 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern that we saw. We came up over after hours, ran into the 4-hour bottom of the Keltner channel, and we're kind of just basing within that right now. Same kind of situation. Had a squeeze fire off, and we're oversold. Obviously, we would need to have the market extension tool curl up and give us a buy signal on the 4-hour. Came up, we hit the Keltner channel cloud. We need to get through that. So I'm going to say if we can break above 41.40, I would look to play this move from 41.40 up to 43. Looking at some fibs. Right, so play the reversed from 41.40, which is the 21 EMA, up to, what did I say? Up to 43. And right up to the 618 retracement. Right, so this is going to be our target right here. Just throw a little channel in here. So anywhere in here is going to be our target. Nice little $3 move. That was FCX. And the last one is VIPS. VIPS, VIPS, VIPS. Looking at VIPS on the daily. Let me just zoom out here for a second. And come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Massive sell-off, right? Chinese ADR stocks sold off, bounced, reverted to the 21, had a massive sell-off today. The histogram's turning positive, right? Once this daily squeeze fires, right? It should propel us back up. Positive MACD, positive RSI and stochastic, right? Kind of consolidation. We had the 50 cross over the 200. It's not the best sign. But what we did during the day was we sold off, we found some support, we came up and we're consolidating. So I'd like to see where that support was. Again, 2065. Why am I not able to see? Oh, I'm in 90 days. Let me just change this to get us a little more 4-hour action. There we go. That's much better. Alright, so we came down and we're testing this previous... Where's it at? This demand zone way over here? Oh, wow. We're testing probably somewhere in here. Yeah. It's going to be tough to find. I want to keep this video short. Well, let me just find the support. We got support coming in right there. It is. So this doji. All right, this is a long, old school demand zone. Should provide some support. All right, we've got a MACD that's consolidating, trying to work on getting a buy signal from our market extension tool. Right, I like that we came down and we tapped and found support on the daily Keltner channel bottom. So we may come back down, test it one more time before the next move up. We got a buy signal on our MACD indicator, right? Our stochastic and RSI crossed above the Bollinger Bands, right? We're going to get a buy signal from the market extension. I would look for a move up to 22.23, which is the 4-hour bottom, before we make a decision if we're going to go up to 23 and then 24, right? Like I said, I might be a little early. I might be trying to catch something a little too soon, but I do like the divergence that came out of the algorithm on these. So keep an eye on it. I'll review it probably tomorrow. I'll keep an eye on it during the day. If anything comes up, I'll post it out on Twitter. So thanks for joining me. Once again, my name is Darkpool Algo, and this has been a watch list building session on June 7th, 2021. If you have any suggestions, hit me up on Twitter. Make a comment on this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you can get notified of new and fresh stock market content. Thanks and have a good day.